Though the situation was infuriating, Imako had to admit that Chameleon was incredibly powerful. Chameleon questioned whether Imako's ability was weapon-based and remarked on how unusually durable Imako seemed. Imako, on the other hand, realized that if the situation continued like this, he would be tortured to death. He knew he needed a strategy, and had no choice but to take a gamble. With that, he suddenly rushed forward. Chameleon scoffed, wondering if Imako was fleeing like a coward. But Imako grabbed a nearby fire extinguisher and declared that he wasn't running away. He was going to avenge the Golden Leaf couple. He then sprayed the extinguisher around the area, filling the surroundings with mist in an attempt to expose Chameleon's location. Now that he could see his opponent, Imako prepared to strike with full force. Chameleon mocked him, saying Imako was a fool if he thought he had already won just because he had revealed his position. But Imako didn't care. He despised bullies more than anything, and Chameleon had toyed with the lives of that innocent old couple. In Imako's eyes, someone like that deserved to die 1,000 deaths. As Chameleon pleaded for mercy, asking Imako to spare his life and calm down, Imako's response was a decisive blow that slammed Chameleon against the wall, ultimately killing him. He then quietly stated that he had avenged the old man. Soon after, Imako discovered the glowing orb left behind. He learned that the opponent's true identity had been Yukihiro Namikawa, who possessed a beast-type gift in the form of a chameleon, and defeating him had earned Imako 25 points. Yet as he looked at the orb, Imako couldn't help but wonder what it all truly meant. Elsewhere in the same city, Kaido, an octopus-like monster, had a man in his grasp, a man who had been armed with a hammer. The man begged for mercy, promising never to disobey Kaido again, but Kaido struck him without hesitation, coldly asking if the man had dared to speak. He reminded him that anyone who defied Nereo had only one fate waiting for them: death. Imako found himself in a fierce battle with a white tiger. With a powerful swing of his metal bat, he struck the beast and sent it flying. Upon killing it, he gained additional points. He reflected on the absurdity of it all, how he had continued to fight in this insane world with nothing but a metal bat, without even knowing why he was doing so. The kill had earned him 40 more points, but he couldn't help but question what he was even saving them for. He thought back to how several days had passed since his arrival in this strange, violent world. From the moment he arrived, he had been locked in a relentless struggle against monsters that came at him one after another. Though he had managed to gather a number of points, he still had no clue what they were for or how they could be used. As he witnessed a person being killed nearby, he closed his eyes briefly in sorrow and silently apologized, admitting to himself that he hadn't been able to save them. Just then, he heard another voice, another scream. In that moment, he realized that in this world, killing was not an event. It was a constant, a rule that preceded everything else. He turned to see a girl being attacked by a monstrous bear. The creature declared that slaves who tried to escape were sentenced to death. The girl pleaded for mercy, promising never to defy her master again. But the bear rejected her cries, growling that she already belonged to him. He told her she would be his 3 o'clock snack, and as he raised his claws to strike her down, Imako intervened. Charging forward, Imako slammed the monster with his bat and shouted, demanding to know what the beast thought it was doing to a helpless woman. With a final blow, he crushed the bear monster and killed it instantly. Imako approached the frightened girl and calmly told her that the bear was already dead. He had taken care of it for her. The girl, still trembling with fear, dropped to her knees and swore that she wouldn't resist. She promised to do whatever he asked, just begging him not to hurt her. But Imako simply looked at her and shook his head.